Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I stitched this top. Link of how I created this fabric design is in description below. Now let's go to the stitching part. I took the print of the design on a 2-meter cotton fabric. As you can see here, I folded this 2-meter fabric into 4 equal folds. Then I took the measurement of this dress. First I took the measurement of the upper part of the dress. Here I am placing the cloth over the fabric to check whether the cloth fits on the 1/4 part of the fabric. After that I folded the cloth like this and then kept the dress on the one side of the fabric to take the measurement. Once you have placed the dress properly over the fabric, start taking the measurements. Here I am taking only the upper part measurement. Take ½ inch extra for each measurements while stitching. Also make sure that the open side is in the armhole side. Take the exact measurement of the dress plus ½ or 1 inch extra for the safety. Mark both the measurements and cut the fabric from the extra inches and not from the exact measurement. You have to cut 2/4 of the fabric as you can see here. This is the front part. Here I will be cutting the neck and the armhole now. Cut from the extra inches marked. Now for the back part we are again folding the fabric. As I do not want to waste the fabric, also I need extra fabric at the bottom for the frills of the dress. That is why I am folding the fabric like this while cutting the upper part. Now place the front cut portion on the fabric which we have to cut for the back part, so that they both are of the same measurement. Now mark the measurements same as the front portion measurements. Make sure that the folded part is on the front part, that is on the neck side, and the open part is on the armhole side. After the measurement is taken, now cut this back side portion as well. Then cut the neck and the armhole part. Here I have taken the V neck for the back part. Iron them so that you can stitch them properly. Ironing is optional and it's up to you. Since it's a cotton fabric, I prefer to iron them before stitching. Now the front and the back portion is done. Now I am cutting a long, lengthy, thin portion from the fabric which will be used later for the hand part. This thickness would be of 2 inch, so I am cutting it from the middle to make it 1 inch like this. Similarly, cut the lining portion as well for the front and the back part and stitch it along with the front and the back portion of the fabric. Stitch it over the neckline, that is over the exact neck measurement. After lining is attached to the cloth, remove the neck part of the lining and then fold the lining from the neck part to the inside of the fabric and then stitch over the neckline once more so that it is fixed over there. Do it for both, that is for the front and the back portion of the dress. Here you can see the linings are attached for both the front and the back part. Now place the fabric part facing each other of the front and the back part and fold the lining of one of the fabric towards inside along with the back part fabric and lining and pin it like this as I am showing. Do it exactly how it is shown. Then stitch the shoulder of this top. If you have any confusion, rewatch the shoulder part of how I have folded the lining towards inside. Once stitching is done, just check whether they came out to be proper like this attached. Once the shoulder stitching is done properly, fix the side parts with bobby pin and stitch the same. Stitch over the measurement which was taken. For that, cut the left out fabric like this. I am going to make frills for the bottom part. For that, I will cut the fabrics lengthwise. As shown here, I folded the fabrics and then I did cut the same from the folded part lengthwise. After that, I did cut the fabric again by folding it once more from the middle so that I get a better lengthy part. I am making a small top over here, so I did cut the fabric again from the middle for the frills. For frills you need good lengthy fabric. So I did cut these two fabrics again by folding them from the middle. The cut fabrics look like this. They are very lengthy. Now I have to attach these fabrics with each other by stitching it at the end. There were 3 lengthy fabrics which were attached with each other. Once the fabrics were attached to each other, I stitched the bottom part of the fabric so that it would have a good finish. The other part will be attached to the upper part of the top which we have already stitched earlier. Therefore, we do not have to fold and stitch that part of the fabric. Bottom is stitched, we give a single stitch over the upper part of the fabric which is to be attached to the top part like this. We are giving this stitch so that once stitching is done, we can pull this thread and the fabric will come into a frill shape once we pull the thread. From one end you have to pull the thread so that the fabric looks in a frill shape, as you can see here. You have to keep pulling from one end so that it gives a good frill shape like this. The bottom part is created and it looks beautiful like this. Now we will stitch together the upper and the lower part like this. You can pin the upper and the lower part like this so that they don't dislocate while stitching. keeping sleeveless, but for the same we are going to stitch this 1-inch long fabric into half and stitch it like this as shown. Then pin it along with the hand sleeves. This is done to give a proper finish to the hand sleeves. Then stitch them together as shown over here. Fold them towards inside and stitch it once more. Do as shown in the video. Similarly, do it for the other hand as well. yes, the top is ready. If you like this video, do comment below and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this pattern and if you want such customized pattern for yourself, to connect me via my Gmail. Gmail is mentioned in the description below. Subscribe to my channel for more such unique videos on every Sunday. Until then, have a good day.